All right, guys, here we're going to talk about the trailer for the movie Puppet Master, The Little Reich.
World War III begins on your toy shelf.
Who has them now? Blumhouse?
I remember the box to Puppet Master more than the movies to Puppet Master. I watched like a YouTube series where someone like breaks them down and plays plays a lot of clips, and I'm like, I might have seen 20 minutes of one of these movies in my entire life. There's so much going on.
I think I have all 8.
Do you like know them well? Is this a series you're fond of?
Oh, not super. I've seen them each probably once.
Okay,
but it's an okay series.
The box is so cool. There's the cowboy with all the arms. Am I thinking of the same thing? That would be very embarrassing for me.
There's
like the
definitely a cowboy with guns.
The weird chick,
there's a guy who has just like normal
teeth.
arms and like a little puppet.
Like giant arms.
Yeah, it's like just a person's arms, I think, slipped through a thing.
Just punching.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's weird, and like it was made at a time when there was no budget for this kind of thing, right? Like it was like impossible to do this properly.
I think at the time those were probably a normal budgeted horror movie. But hard to exactly say, and it quickly probably spiraled out of that because they've made so many.
Yes.
But it's like a cash grab, like any horror franchise. You just keep going, you keep going, you keep going.
And in the grand tradition of doing that, like we saw with Hellraiser coming back or whatever.
Now, Full Moon, who owns them now?
Oh, I don't know.
Does it have a thing?
Thomas Lennon.
I thought somebody recently bought the rights to them.
It doesn't show that here.
We'll probably see it in the title card.
Yeah, it'll probably come up. Oh, RJE, RLJ, I don't know. Exolrator, probably. No, I don't know. But so something happened, as we say, right? And then someone's like, what we should do is make another one of these. And then here we are, forced to watch a trailer for it.
Because there was, what is it, Killer Toys or something was another franchise that was very similar, and then they crossed paths, and it was like Puppet Master verse.
Was there?
Was it Killer Toys?
That's
what
awful.
Are they called? Killer Dolls? That. Killer Toys?
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what it's called.
That's ringing a bell.
But yeah.
Oh baby.
Let's see where they went now.
It's Buzz and Woody versus them. Oh, you could do so many crossovers.
I like that it has Captain Short Shorts from Reno 911.
Dangle?
Yeah.
I love that guy.
I like him too. I think he
tells a joke in this.
He's pretty good in everything he's in. He stands out. Cut above the rest. Like I like him in.
I like him.
Santa Clarita Diet. He's very funny as the principal.
He has some dynamicism or something. Like when he talks, I would listen to him.
In these movies, so like you definitely in horror movies in general, you need characters that you enjoy because you need to have something you're rooting for. If you don't care about any of the characters, a horror movie really loses a lot of its punch. Right. When you're like, all right, die or not, whatever. Who cares
about these sluts?
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand.
So having him in there already, I'm like, okay, there's someone I care about. I think there are going to be some good reactions to things. This girl with the pink hair, she is in something too.
Yep,
I can't remember what it is, but some other horror movie or something. I've definitely seen her before. She rings a bell. There seems to be a good number of people because it's done through like a tour and something along those lines. So there's a lot of bodies for a body count.
Totally.
A huge sin is when there's not enough people in a horror movie because there can't really be anything. This, I think you could have a tremendous amount of deaths. They seem to be out in the world doing their thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like
some sort of exhibition for these old toys. They're tying in the thing of like, this is where Alexander von Schraffen made his toys or whatever, right? And they have his workshop and it's like a tour and people interested in this crap all get together. So one guy says like, well, that one's not mine. I don't know where that came from. Like there's probably like a bunch of weird puppets all over the place and fake outs of like which puppets are the possessed puppets and which puppets are just puppets.
I think this will be interesting, a nice bring back to the franchise.
It looks fun. I was smiling by the end. The beginning really made me like worried because it does that voiceover.
Yeah, I was
thing.
Apprehensive over that stupid bullshit of like, you need to be over 18. This causes heart attacks. If you're young, you're going to die.
And like you see that sometimes, so I thought like maybe the direction they're going in is like, we own the license, let's technically do it, let's have whatever. And they're almost doing that. They're like, let's have some fun with this, I think. But it's like better than that intro would lead you to believe. It's not like a total throwaway like
I was
the most extreme puppet violence.
It would have been interesting if that was an actual warning because they went in a total hostile style direction, and it was like, this is the most goriest, over-the-top, crazy bullshit. But it looks like a normal movie. It doesn't look like they lean too hard into that. It's a gimmick that they put in the beginning.
Yeah, it looks fun. It doesn't look like they're like cutting around stuff or hiding stuff or being weird about stuff. There's like scenes are bright, action happens, people talk. It looks like a real movie. That's all I can ask for these days. The bar is very low. I'm just happy to see a thing. I would check this out. This is like a thumbs up for me.
I'm down. This is a thumbs up for me. I would actually check this out. I don't think I would go to the theaters ever to see something like this, but I would definitely watch this on.
We have to make it clear that the bar for going to the theaters is extremely high.
It is.
I don't want to go there.
I like to make sure people know, though, what my bar exactly entails. When I say I will see this, I have to let them know where.
I don't mean like pay and leave the house.
No, God.
Heavens, no. Oh, what did you think about the Ace Ventura thing? The do not go in there, but he's bloody, right? He's wearing very similar clothes to Ace in that scene. I think it's a reference.
Do you?
I do.
Because he doesn't say don't go in there. He says
don't ask. Yeah, they have to change the thing. But he's wet, but it's blood, and he's wearing like light-colored, festive-y Hawaiian.
I think that's
stuff.
A stretch. It's possible.
There's only so many things on Earth, so things that are similar to other things. I think it has to be a thing.
Yeah, but you could like. Not that it's so dissimilar to say this, but if like a man came in with like like goofy hair, I'd be like, it's a reference. Like I think it's that
just would not be enough. This is by far enough, in my opinion.
What I mean is for me, it's not enough.
I know.
All right, guys, let us know if it's enough for you. Let us know in the comments what you thought about it. Don't die in a fire, and we'll see you next time.
Hello, internets. I just love watching JustDaggers. If you've enjoyed this video as much as I have, click that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.